She is known by many names in various tongues, but her true name cannot be uttered by human mouths. Zephyrs of the west whisper her secrets through tall reeds and warped willow branches. While she is prolific beyond comprehension, she too requires rest. As her eyes draw shut, a time of darkness envelops her kingdom. She dozes on the verge of consciousness and dreamscape, and the hours shorten. Her heartbeat slows to a near stop, and her body temperature cools. Lattices of ice occupy her veins, and her coat is shed. First, vibrant hues of warmth and glory roar a yawn before her pseudo-demise. And then, all at once, desolation takes their place. She would have you think she is dead, but she has not left us, not in the slightest. Her bold, verdant memories are replaced with barren and hollow gusts. She leaves behind husks of memories and illusions of her psyche. They decay and rot, leaving the grounds fertile for her next performance. They burrow, they fly, they depart. The tough and resilient weather the harsh terrain. This is no trial by fire. A phoenix will not rise from any ashes. This instead is a blustery cascade of depleted energy that saps the vitality from all in its wake. Those who survive are capable of being without in the most severe sense. Some accept death. They willingly bow to their queen and offer up their lives to her restoration, and she will reward them with rebirth. They will rise at the break of dawn, a dawn that feels eons away amidst the dead of night. As she tosses and turns, the fallow grounds crack and shatter. One must go deep beneath the icy earth, closer to her heart to be warmed. There are those who join her, familiars that gather in her bed to sleep the days away and keep their regent company. All are welcome within her embrace, if you know where to find it. We call upon her at our hearth, and nestle cozily with flames nearby. She is more than the natural world. She is all. She is the spark to the stove that we use to sustain us. She is the blanket we lay beneath. She is the unseen force calling us all together to be held and loved. There is meaning to her madness. She is not senseless, no. In fact, she is the source of all sense, all logic, all thought and feeling. You do not live as long as she and not learn a thing or two or more. All we know is derived from her. All we have is hers, and she spares no expense. It is now that we learn to fend for ourselves, and are tested by her departure, like children being tasked with responsibility for the first time. It is frightening and difficult. We resist and yearn for easier days of the past, and look to the skies for her return, in the form of a yellow disk behind the clouds. She has anticipated our response, as she does all things. The ashen, arboreous material are used for us to build, to kindle, to learn. In her absence, her children must band together in ways they did not in the warmer months. While she sleeps, we grow stronger. We are pushed to our limits, and from this pressure springs forth diamonds, the likes of which rival what is created miles beneath our feet. We turn inward and create. We have a palace of our own that has been left unattended for much too long. Sweep away the cobwebs of your soul, and discover all she has instilled in you. The seeds that grow while she sleeps are intangible, magic incarnate. She is the Empress, and she has birthed you, the High Priestess, imbued with intrinsic knowledge and keeper of greater mysteries. You hold a key forged from the essence of life. You must flourish and sprout from the recesses of the void, and reach toward the light of self. What is your calling, your purpose? What is beauty? Who are you and where will you go? She knows she cannot hold your hand and guide you on this trail, and so she closes her eyes, lets go, and you fall. Fall endlessly, fall continually, fall eternally, fall with purpose, fall with form, fall with majesty, land. You have not fallen from grace, but right into it. Divinity becomes you, and your ethereal nature is exposed. You are vulnerable, but none would strike you down. You are exposed, but do not feel naked. While she descends into a dreamland, you rise, dream in hand. Your journey is not over, your story is not written, and not all is known. But you have become something from nothing. With each cycle you break and are reborn. With each cycle you escape the chains that bind you. She does not have a plan for you. Like any selfless mother, she wants for you what you want for yourself. She will be stern in the face of your hypocrisy. She will cry tears of joy in the face of your triumphs, and she will never abandon you. Her name is the one you call her by. Mother, Protector, Gaia, All. The truth is, her true name has been lost to time, rediscovered, and given to you. The name you choose is what gives her form and how she will stand beside you. Do not be afraid when she closes her eyes, when she cools to a frost, when she retreats from sight. She is with you while she sleeps, and you will be ready to meet her when she extends her leafy arms come morning. As she rises, so too do you. Many moons before, you looked up to her in awe, and having fallen into grace, you look to her in the eyes and see her for the first time, and she is proud.